No way.
How
No.
much does a foot
No.
of snow
We
weigh?
do.
How much is a
Foot of snow.
Infinitesimal.
For many years, even as I was a child here in beautiful Gravelly Valley, that was the bridge that we had to cross as children.
Brian Fuller asked me to see if we could cross Fuller Creek.
I've always wanted to build a bridge. I mean, I think this is so neat. It's a lot of work, but, you know, it's fun.
Lee knew how to build bridges, and Lee wanted to build a bridge.
Is this in fact true that you know how to build bridges?
I do.
I did not know that my brother asked Lee if he could build a bridge across Fuller Creek.
Have any of your bridges ever fallen down?
Never, never, ever have they ever fallen down. Ever.
Lena Fuller fell on that bridge.
Oh my goodness.
So it was not
Oh,
safe.
God.
And that is my recollection of why the Bridge to Innovation was started, because we needed a safe bridge.
I have but one thing to say. Never suggest to two engineers when they're in their cups that you might want to build a bridge, because it's going to happen.
In all seriousness, this project just took on a life of its own. I mean, it's a crazy idea to begin with, but I think it taught us all a really valuable lesson, which is if you want to do something, just do it. You can get it done. And we did.
I came up with the original design to go across a creek.
And I don't think anybody thought Lee was serious, but he was.
It was, absolutely.
And the evolution. Well, when all that steel was laying out there, I had my doubts. I said, how is all that steel going to turn into a bridge across that creek?
Tell me about that camber. 2.5 inches of camber, baby. Which is a reasonable amount. The dead load plus live load total camber should be 1 inch. And so if you built in 2.5 inches, that's pretty darn good.
Good morning. Welcome to another edition of TV's hottest new reality show, Bridges.
You know, we get up in the morning, we get to work on the bridge, we get to have a little adult beverage in the evening, talk about the bridge, figure out what we're going to do the next day.
We're almost to the point where we're going to be pulling the bridge across the creek and spanning it and putting it into place. But we've had some mishaps here.
This morning I've shoveled a shitload of gravel up along the western bank to fortify the foundation on that side. And then I've cut the punji sticks down off of my hand with a little jet cut saw. And that was fun too. Lots of fun. And now I'm beering myself.
How is this bridge not going to fall into the creek when we pull it across?
With big monster 6x6s supported with 2x6 shear walls.
Are you sure this is going to work?
Absolutely, totally.
Hmm.
You doubt me again. Gall, dang it.
This is the famous Lee Delano shear wall. And these will be false work, and we will essentially build a bridge across the creek so we can slide the real bridge across.
So this is our second full day of work here, and as you can see behind me, we got the false works up for the most part, and now we're putting in these huge 6x6s. And ultimately, at the end of today, we're going to slide that bridge right over on these 6x6s. For now, we're putting about as many timber locks in as I think the timber lock company can make in an hour.
So here it is, the weekend of September 14th, 2013, and the planks have been screwed down. We now can walk completely across the bridge. On the other end, there's a ramp that we've constructed this weekend. It's just been an amazing project, which all started around July 6th. That was the beginning of the construction of this great piece of engineering and workmanship.
When all the bridges have been built, and there's no more bridges to be built, then you have to say, is it really worth going on from this point? I mean,
Then you just head on into nowhere, don't you?
yeah, then you just kind of go up into that big bridge in the sky.
The big nowhere in the sky.
Yeah, yeah. But we got to have bridges to build.
It's been just a marvelous project, and we could not have done it without the financial support of Lina, our dear sister, and it's just been really great.
You're an integral part of this wacky idea to build a bridge across the creek, and it's been done. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts were as follows. This life is a test. This life is only a test. If it had been an actual life, you would have received further instructions on where to go and what to do. And I had the idea to instill in all of you where to go and what to do.
I'm not even sure I quite understand how we did this, but we did. It was great.